Welcome back, goal setters and dream builders. Before we begin, let me be very clear again. If you are waiting to have all the money you need to start your project or to buy your house, you might never start the project. So this video is for you who have limited savings, but you are thinking, how do I actually own my first property? Because today we are moving from theory to execution. Now, let me tell you something powerful that you might not know. What if I told you that you don't really need to be rich to buy your first property? Because all you need is the right strategy. The difference between renters and owners is not income. The difference is the decision plus action. Let's talk about strategy number one. You need to fix your financial foundation. Just like building a house, you need a strong foundation to begin. So before the banks trust you with their money, you need to look trustworthy on papers. And here are a few strategies that you can use. First, you need a stable income. Second, you need a good credit card score. Third, you need to show debt management skills, because this is your financial reputation. So look at it like this. Your credit card score is your financial report card. The bank is a teacher asking, can we trust you with this level? Second step, you need to build or fix your credit card. So if your credit card is weak, you need to fix it first. And how do you fix it? First, you need to pay your bills on time. Second, you need to use your credit card wisely. So when you spend using your credit card, you need to pay the balance right away, or just pay before it starts accumulating interest rates. Third, you need to limit or avoid unnecessary expenses, because a strong credit card can save you $1,000 of interest. Because when you buy and you delay to pay, you end up paying unnecessary interest on the credit card. Step 3, you need to save smart, not perfect. Because to buy a house, you don't need $20,000. In most cases, you need 5 or 10%. So let's say you are going to buy a house for a worthy $500,000, and all you need is 5% of that, and 5% of 500K is 25,000. Or let's say you are buying a condo that worthy $250,000. You need 5% of that, and 5% of this is $12,500. So this is still big money, but it is not impossible. All you need is the right strategy. Strategy number 1, you need to increase your income. So if you have a stable income and this is not enough to cover your down payment, you can increase your income at least for a short time, like 6 months or 1 year. You need to focus for at least 6 to 12 months. You need to limit unnecessary expenses. So when you do this, of course, it is a sacrifice, a short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain. If you do this, you can do it. It is possible. If other people have done it, then you can do it as well. Step 4, you need to get pre-approved. And here is where things get real. Now, you need to talk to a mortgage broker or your bank, whatever bank you are using. So here they will tell you how much you are qualified for, and they will tell you how much your mortgage payment will be. So you move from guessing to knowing how much you need and how much you will be expected to pay every month. Step 5, start small. Here is where many people really make big mistake. They say, I need my dream home. Yes, if you can afford it, go for it. But if you don't have the needed income to buy it, start small. Because your first home is not your dream home. It is your entry point. So start with what you can afford. Start with what you can sustain. Because wealth, building richness, it doesn't start in one jump. It is a step-by-step process. Step 6, think like an investor. Don't just say, don't ask yourself the question, do I like this house? Ask yourself, does this make a financial sense to me? Because you need to look for potential growth, rental possibilities, and good location, because smart buyers really don't just buy homes. They don't buy houses. They buy assets. You need to understand numbers. Before you commit to buying, you need to know the numbers. You need to know how much payment for mortgage, monthly payments. You need to know the property taxes. You need to know the maintenance fees. You need to know the insurance fees, how much you're going to be paying. No surprises, because ownership is powerful, but responsibility is real. Let's be honest. Most people say, I cannot afford a house, so I have to rent forever. But somehow they manage $200 shoes, weekend shopping, and lifestyles upgrade. So you see, you are still making payments, but not toward your future, not building anything with it. Now, let me tell you what you need to know. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need perfect income. You don't need perfect conditions. All you need action. You need discipline. You need long-term thinking, because the market doesn't reward perfection. The market rewards participation. Your first home won't make you rich overnight, but definitely it's going to change your trajectory. Because once you own one, you understand the game. And once you understand the game, you can win it. If this message gave you clarity, like, subscribe, comment, because here on Coachruty, we talk about financial freedom, wealth psychology, life building. Not just how to make money, but how to build a life that you love living. Thank you.